Well, I firmly believe there is life beyond just having a chronic illness, and you can have a life outside of your chronic illness. Managing a chronic illness is still a full time job. Like, I just find that trying to manage everything is just like a lot of work. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, can I just hire someone to come in and like set up my TPN, change my ostomy bag, reinsert my tube into my stoma, take care of all of that stuff, inject all of my IV medications, like do all of the medical things that I'm like, how am I doing all of this? Like, I feel like I should have received my RM by now because all of the medical things that I know how to do, like, really impresses me. Like, I never thought I would be doing some of the medical things that I am doing. But here we are, and I'm doing them. And I've been doing them for years. And, like, when I'm in the hospital and they're, like, injecting my meds, and, like, if I say something about, like, my line and how they're handling it or like, wiping it down. They're like, you do all of this at home? And I'm like, yes, I do all of this at home. I'm like, who else do you think does this? I don't have a full-time nurse. I wish I had a full-time nurse. I'm like, I'm the only one who handles all of this. So I know what I've been doing. I've been doing this for a few years. But yeah, managing a chronic illness is definitely a full-time job that people who don't have a chronic illness do not understand what it's like to manage all of like the medical things you have to do, but then you have to also like manage your symptoms and like kind of plan your day around when you have like your good moments as opposed to when like you're not going to be feeling your best. Like this morning my husband asked me to help him do something and I was like, I can't. I have to like perfectly plan when I take my shower, for when I take my medications, for when I take my motility meds, so that I don't start having issues with output and stuff like that. And plus I have to handle this. And he was like, never mind, you don't need to explain it to me. But it's like I have my day like perfectly planned around how I do everything to manage my chronic illness. But yeah, managing it's a full-time job, even though you can still have a life outside of a chronic illness.